I'm Debbie Ortega. My formal name is Deborah, but everybody calls me Debbie. So I grew up in New Mexico. My dad was a coal miner, and when I was a little girl, I would tag along with him to take groceries and money to fellow miners who were injured on the job because they didn't have any supports. And then just a short time later, those same families came to support and help my family when my dad was killed in a mine cave-in on the job. So I was 5. My mom had 5 children under 8, and basically she remarried when I was in the 5th grade, and when I was 13 we moved to Denver, and I've been here my entire adult life. Fast forward to, I went to school here in Denver, Denver Public Schools, raised a daughter who is a product of Denver Public Schools, and I have grandchildren who also went to Denver Public Schools. I think it actually started when I was in junior high school and served on our student body council and realized that I was able to help influence some of the things that fellow students wanted to see addressed in our school. And I realized that in the position as an elected official, there are so many different topics and so many people's lives that you impact. And it's like you have a clean slate, and there's an unlimited amount of topics that you can work on. Growth, it would be resiliency, and it would be compassion. I want to bring back that thriving, active, resilient city that we moved very hard to create, that we have been, and it's why we've seen so many people come here and want to invest in new businesses, and a lot of young people that live here. People who grew up in this city could also come back and afford to live here, and through the work I've done with affordable housing, I've got other solutions on how we will do that so that we have people who can rent here and buy here and be able to live in this city that they love and right now cannot afford to live in. I've never thought about this. You're making me think for a minute. Passionate, solid, and ethical. Don't get me emotional. My mother. Because she endured a lot to raise 5 children, and we've all been very successful in our own right, and she never went on welfare. My mother was a homemaker. She had to learn how to drive and go get a job after my dad died. There were no community, benefits that came from the company. She just had to pick herself up from her bootstraps and just dive in and just be there to raise her kids. It's what drives me. Yeah. It's what gives me the drive and the passion to do what I do. I love what I do. I love this city and really care about where we're at right now and what's happening to our city, and really want to move it in the right direction. And I believe that my years of experience have positioned me to be able to step in, hit the ground running, and be able to do that. And I'll do that by assembling a solid team of appointees that are the best people that are experts in their jobs. We're all going to work collaboratively within the city, with neighborhood people, and with our business community to solve these issues.